Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Wednesday? I am doing okay. Much later than normal, due to, well, my daughter was late going to sleep, and then we had issues getting some tea. So, yeah, it is what it is. Nice and simple. So I apologize for missing my normal start time. Let's get our Final Fantasy on. We're going to continue to take on Nero. And hopefully actually defeat the twat this time. Okay.
Subjects on site. It's time.
I think this guy might be the last boss. I'm not 100% sure. If he is and we finish the game relatively quickly, we're moving on to Halo Infinite multiplayer. Well, actually, no we won't. You know, I'll figure something else out to do in this. Your mouse not even moving, dude.
Now mind moving aside.
Let's take a different tack.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Now, let the games begin.
With this company.
This freak's still pushing.
Weaknesses. Come on. All right.
Abnormal readings detected. The control program's been compromised. Containment protocol.
They're pretty cool, like wing arm things that he's got. I will give it that.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way? Where were we?
How am I supposed to defeat this guy if every time I try and heal when I'm under that spell, it kills me? Material and equipment. Wonder if we need to use Mana Ward. Right. Yep. Set material. Remove that. Swap material. With that. Move the XP up. Right. Give her the... Right. Magnify material. Fire material. Cure material. Destroy material. Go. Alright. Right, so if we cast... Try and get to the point where we can cast Mana Ward.
Subjects on site.
It's not like I'm not hurting him.
Abnormal readings detected. The control program's been compromised. Containment protocol.
Can't skip this one.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way?
Damn you. There we go.
This is bad.
Great. Let's get out of here.
Alright, we've got a summon, so we can do that.
Let's end this before it swallows us too.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Sure. Okay, Rama. Blast him with a big ass bottle, right?
Behold the true beauty of darkness. Thrill this is.
Okay.
The darkness.
So we got closer. Manowar definitely seemed the way to go. I don't know why I always play a circle trying to skip the cutscene.
Creeping me out.
Don't get distracted.
What do you do about this?
Okay. We may have to look up how to defeat this guy. Not saying that for sure, but
How dare
it might be what we have to do.
dare you stand in my way? Where were we?
Definitely not good. How do you like this?
Damn you. This guy has to be the final boss.
That's your cue.
Okay, you turn up. Summon ability.
Next.
Let me break my breath. All right.
Offer up your lives, your very souls to me. Yes, darkness courses through me. Pity it. Try me.
How you like this?
I almost got the prick. Oh. Items, Phoenix down.
How about you pull yourself together? You're going
There we go.
Yes. I must know more of this feeling, of pain, of death. No, let's finish this.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Now that was a cool cutscene.
Did we?
We did.
Awesome.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
I could carry you.
You win. Sheesh.
Typical 14-year-old.
Aha!
No, don't do it, Sonan.
Hey, what's in here? Sonon?
You just died, dipshit. How did that work?
No,
Please.
I was not expecting this to go that way.
Sonon.
Yuffie. You gotta keep going. For us.
No. Stop it. Sonon.
No, not Sonan. Oh, he got to meet his sister. How nice. Dude. I was just checking something in, but one thing you can't not say. One thing you can't say about Final Fantasy VII. It doesn't do melodrama. You know what I mean? It's so all these bits are like so cheesily over the top, and it's kind of awesome, and still better writing than any soap opera ever made. Can't help but feel that's gonna be bad. I want to say that's the end of the game, but we'll see.
You asshole! I'm not a kid! I'm not your sister!
You're not his sister, but you are a kid. Literally 14. That's it. Get mad, Yuffie. Go join up with Cloud and the others. Let's kick some ass. I really want... I was just about to say I really want this E3. I really want this E3 time when they're announcing games for Square Enix to come out and announce Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2.
Don't think I can do this alone. The amazing Yuffie wants you. Join her team and the sky's the limit.
And this metaphor is it's a symbolism. See, she was pointing at a cloud and saying she wants you. You get it? Motion capture actor. Are we just about to skip them? Oh, look.
Hey, Barrett? Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Calm's still pretty far, though, isn't it?
Another full day, give or take.
Question. When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning. So which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it, though?
I'm pretty sure he was bullshitting there. So.
You've had to hoof it from sun up to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is.
And you know Cloud's at least slightly comforted by that, even though he is the leader.
Now breathe in that fresh air. Oh. Actually, scratch that. Let's, save it for later. When we're not so close to Midgard.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
For now. I think that might actually be it. We might actually have finished all of Final Fantasy VII Integrate.
Like this?
Yep, just like that.
Cool.
Pretty sure Tifo is the one that will get the ride here, not Aerith.
No way! A car!
Or it could be Barrett. Yo, Mega, how you doing? Just in time to see the last cutscenes of the game.
What is it with these damn birds?
Old guy's got the right idea. The two girls up front with him. At some point, this cutscene will stop. How's your Wednesday been, Mega?
Look at that.
Would you look at that? Exactly 2 seconds before I honk your nose and pull your underwear over your head.
Gonna be okay?
Should be, but weird. My stomach's in knots.
That's its way of telling you it's hungry. Let's move.
I have no idea how I'm gonna fill out the next hour of the stream. The way it's going, this cutscene will keep going.
It's been a while, huh? Long time no see. How you been? Listen. Hey. I'm back.
I'm back. I don't feel there's much that could happen for the rest of today. Could be wrong.
Aerith?
Out of Darkness's clutches. U4 has been added to the combat simulator within the Shinra building. It can be fought by choosing Chapter 17 in the main story via chapter selection once you have completed the game. New combat simulator challenges have also been added to Chapter 2 of Intermission. Okay. Right. Save. Right. So that, folks, was Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. It was a good ass game. Everyone is so horny in this game. Not so much this bit, mainly because youth is supposed to be 14, so they can't, at some point, you can't get away with it. But in the main game, it's just the underlying innuendo in like every cutscene and every bit of dialogue is just insane. Right. You cannot leave the menu. You can play any chats from the beginning by accent chat select by the main menu. Chapter selection. Let's play Fortnite. Oh, I did promise myself I wouldn't play Fortnite on the stream anymore. I actually kind of can't be asked play more of this. Into rest mode. Really want me to play Fortnite? Huh? Okay. I don't know. I kind of do want to play some Fortnite, if I'm being honest. But I really shouldn't, because this is supposed to be a Final Fantasy stream. And we could just talk about Final Fantasy for a bit. I don't know. What do you want to do, chat? Fortnite? Chat about Final Fantasy. Which includes the upcoming Final Fantasy 16. We can have a look at that on YouTube. If you want. Final Fantasy 16. "38 minutes. Final Fantasy 16. Everything we know so far." From 2 days ago. Apparently it's nearly finished. Right, I tell you what, we will, in fact, watch the Final Fantasy 7 trailer. Alright. So, this is a version of Final Fantasy I'm fairly sure I'm not going to play. I'll explain why after the trailer.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Shiva's dominant. Shiva's the ice summon. See, quite like they're going into battle riding chocobos. That's quite cool.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon. Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Wow, that's just... There you go, that's Shiva. Creative Business Unit 3 is the name of the development team.
This will
Like,
be a bitter fight.
seriously?
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin
The people who
Worlds.
made this game are not as horny as the ones that made Final Fantasy VII Remake. You can already tell that from this trailer.
So, distant dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
Okay.
Stop this!
See, the Phoenix is quite cool.
Second icon 5. But that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible. It's Final Fantasy. If we're...
The legacy of the crystals.
We've got Ifrit, Shiva, and some sort of rock monster is summoned.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Exclusively on PlayStation 5. Right, the reason I'm probably not going to end up buying Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII. I've already bought that. I can't say that, can I? Final Fantasy 16 is because it's fantasy, which sounds really stupid when you're talking about a Final Fantasy game, but hear me out. I like the Final Fantasy games that are a mix of the fantasy stuff and the science fiction stuff. The first Final Fantasy I ever played was Final Fantasy X. And I absolutely loved that. Okay. And the ones that were more fantasy oriented never grabbed me. There are all swords and shields and magic is what I mean by fantasy. There's no like really true science fiction-y bits in them. The next one that I played after that was Final Fantasy 13, which were the same sort of deal. Well, actually, the next one that I played after Final Fantasy X was Final Fantasy X-2, which is an interesting game. But yeah, and then it was Final Fantasy 13. I considered Final Fantasy 13 too, but I like no. I think I should have played Final Fantasy 12, but that was still a bit more fantasy, Sword and Shields oriented. And it wasn't until Final Fantasy 15 that NX tried to play again, but I bounced off that pretty hard as well because the combat wasn't super doing it for me. So, yeah, but the pure fantasy style is just not as cool to me. I like how they mix the fantasy elements in with the science fiction elements, which is why, honestly, it's why I think Final Fantasy VII will probably go down as the best Final Fantasy of all time, regardless of what anybody's feeling about any other ones of the game. Is Final Fantasy VII will go down, especially the remake version, because it mixes both elements so well. You've got all the futuristic, comically oversized motorbikes and the mechs that are bad guys and things like that, and armored battle suits and all sorts of cool stuff. But then they're still using materia to use magic. There's a talking dog with a flame on the end of his tail. Stuff like that. That's why 7 is so cool. And I think I won't be playing the Final Fantasy game again until they do that style again. Now, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that the next Final Fantasy game that I actually do play will be Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Right, let's have a quick Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. 5 months ago, everything we know, 2021 edition. So we know nothing. Is the talking dog with the flame a fairy? No. Well, there are probably some fan fictions that make it that way. It's been 2 years. Is Final Fantasy VII Remake ever coming to Xbox? It depends. How long do you think it will be before Microsoft buys Square Enix? Bearing in mind they've just given up $300 million worth of IP. Which is actually a good thing. Sounds stupid, but it does a good thing. It is a good thing because they've given up games like Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and The Legacy of Kain. And there were all those people. I never played The Legacy of Kain, but all those people who say Legacy of Kain is one of my all-time favorite game series. This is actually good news because it means someone somewhere might actually make a new Legacy of Kain game. Let's pray at the raft. Raft throws you and your friends in an epic ocean adventure. Alone or together, players battle to survive a perilous voyage across a vast sea. Gather debris, scavenge debris, and build your own floating home. But be wary of man-eating sharks. I am not spending money on it. What the food? Let me see what's on Game Pass. Not now. I got that installed, dude. I have Halo, Solitaire, Fortnite, Apex Legends, Lost Ark, and Red Dead Redemption. Am I currently installed games? And just seeing what's on Game Pass. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's going to be a game that we're going to be playing. I was trying to work out what that series of gobbledygook is, but no. See, I don't have my 900 meg internet yet, dude. I can't download a game in 10 minutes. Unless it's a really small game. What we got on Steam? What is in my library? Read Only Memories, Cuphead. Tunic is on Game Pass. Ooh, that's a game I want to play. Gordon Axed, a cancelled prototype. I've still got Into the Breach installed. Interesting. Streets of Kamurocho. Teresa Camaracho could work. Oh, because I was eating cake. I'll be honest. It was my brother-in-law's birthday last weekend, and when I picked my daughter up from my sister's on Tuesday, they gave us some of the birthday cake, so I was having my slice. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just chat instead. Why the hell not? Here's a pro tip for you. When you get a gaming PC and install Steam, do not, I repeat, do not turn off the safe for work settings, because that becomes quite a list of games. You see what you mean, Titanfall? Well, the next game we're going to play is, well, the next single player game we're going to play is Deathloop, which is a first person shooter. I wonder if Titanfall's on Xbox and Game Pass. It was. Let's just see. Prepare for Titanfall. Right, Titanfall is not on this. Right. What we got? Spiritfarer. That's supposed to be good. Wrong thing I want to click on. Hang on. The Stanley Powell Ultra Deluxe Edition. We're not going to be able to play any new games today, dude. But right, this goes out to anyone watching. All right, and Mega, if you want to see the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe Edition, as our next single player game on the channel, so we'll start this from Sunday and go through until we finish it. Then comment below with the Stanley Parable and some random emoji. Okay, what? Happy smiley face, but comment. And then if you want to see Deathloop as our next game, then comment Deathloop and whatever emoji you want on that. Whichever gets the most votes, it's the next game we play. All right. So actually do hit comment on this. Also, if you like the content so far, hit subscribe on the channel. That really does help me out. We got one new subscriber last night, which is brilliant. Thank you to whoever that was. Let's see if we can get another one tonight. Any emoji you want. Yes, I'm not bothered. Right. I also have just had a good idea. YouTube. Right. Yes. Parable Ultra Deluxe. Yeah. Right. I'm going to play trailers for both games. All right. The Stanley Parable has been on my radar for a while, but I just never got around.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds familiar.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I actually remember watching this troll. I mean, it is from the new version, but the new version is just some extra stuff and updated graphics and things.
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that led into the mind. Stanley was once again stunned to discover an indication of any. Stanley walked. Stanley knew the office mailbox. Stanley didn't want to go back. Stanley took it first. Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Stanley's obsession with Stanley was such a Oh, come now. You don't want it to end already, do you? Why don't we begin again?
This is quite a trailer.
Wait, how did you do that?
Go on then, what's your idea? Really? Right, I'll put on the Outlast trailer after we do Deathloop trailer. So, Stanley Parable and any emoji, or Deathloop, which is this game, and then any emoji. Whichever gets the most wins.
Nobody's gonna thank you for destroying paradise.
Then it's on me to end it for all of us.
This is one of the cooler trailers I've seen in some time. Hey look, how cool is that? Get launched, asshole. That's one to recreate in game, isn't it?
Nice try. Enjoy the beach.
Come on.
Don't hide your true self.
Cool music as well. It just looks so cool.
I'll be at the bar. Huh?
Very impressive.
It's the comeback kid.
Extremely fun.
You have no idea what's out there.
Sure I do. Freedom.
We're never getting out of here.
Alright. So that was Deathloop. So those are the two options for the games, and just for Mega Outlast trailer. Um 5 years ago, Outlast 2 launch trailer. Which one do you want to play? Do you want to play the original Outlast Xbox One launch trailer, or the Outlast 2 launch trailer for the PS4? Oh, let's just do both. Or Xbox, obviously.
On YouTube helps me reach engaged customers like Jenna, who's been searching for landscapers.
Console fanboy.
You want to know the mistake you're making here, buddy? You think you're gonna find the truth. You think you'll uncover something, and everything will just fall into place. Some grand revelation that'll make sense of all these unspeakable horrors. That'll explain what could drive men to such creative extremes of inhumanity. I hate to be the one to break the bad news, but even when you think you understand what's happening here, you're only gonna be halfway down the rabbit hole. It's always been the case that whoever's holding the money gets to say what the truth is. But then...
This is a weird trailer.
Then what happens when all the money's gone? When everything is based on debt, on credit? Come on, buddy. You can guess this one.
Pray for revelation.
Money is a matter of faith. All we were ever trying to do is sell you the dream. But you can't make a deal if you've got nothing to bargain with. You gotta be inside the dream to buy it. You gotta have faith. And that's what I'm here for. To make you believe.
Mm-hmm. sure the game is scary. That trailer wasn't too scary. Let's try Outlast 2, eh? See if it outdoes the first one.
Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. There's the fire.
It already looks more creepy. Sorry.
Careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. There's a father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say.
That little like some eye blade.
What you say. There's a father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little mouth, what you say.
Hey, the outsider!
I suspect the trailers are not doing these games justice. If I'm being honest. So... I always had a vague interest in the Outlast games. I've just had a thought, and since we're talking about scary games, what was... Not suffering. Ten banned PS2 games too controversial for their time. That's what we wanted. Not the Punisher. Manhunt. You ever seen the trailer for Manhunt? Or anything about it, Mega? That's right. Alright. Alright. Get the damn thing to work. This is not Manhunt. Right, this is going to be insane blurry. So this was the controversial game at the time.
James Earl Cash, found guilty and sentenced to death, has been on death row for the past 3 years and was executed last night.
You've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out.
remember it was on the PS2, so the graphics are not stunning. Alright. It actually looks way shitter than Nero.
Rated M for mature.
Hey, look, that says it all. November 19th, 2003. Right. Tell you what, let's
Motor muscles at
do Manhunt 2 as well, why not?
Complete. He's ready to go.
You will not remember anything before this moment.
Literally, this is out. This trailer is 240p.
Come on, you project puppet.
Is the trailer? It's not even 1080p.
I'm your friend, Daniel.
I can't handle these blackouts. I want you to remove the Pikmin bridge.
If I take it out, what do you think will happen to you?
I want my past back.
You will never speak to Leo again.
They won't stop until we're both dead. Don't worry, Dan.
Daniel, stay calm.
Finish him. Go on. This product is not yet rated.
Right. If anything, Manhunt 2 was slightly more controversial than Manhunt, which is saying something, but that's purely because Manhunt 2 came out on the Wii, and because you had the motion controls, people were kicking off because they were like, but you're actually simulating the act of killing someone, and it don't matter how many times you're really not, because the Wii controller doesn't work like that. You'll be like just like that to do various actions. It's something to know. But yeah, that was thing. So yeah, back in the day, the controversial game of the time was Manhunt, because you could go around and like strangle people with plastic bags and things like that, and because you played like a death row inmate, like loads of people were kicking off about how it glorifies violence and things like that, which I mean, it was kind of fair criticism at the time, to be fair, still is, to be fair, but the bit where it falls down is like basically everyone played it and just went, no, actually this is kind of shit, so it doesn't glorify anything. But yeah, it's an interesting one, Manhunt. Always has been. It's yeah, it was quite a time. It was Manhunt, to be fair. There was another one, black and white one. It wasn't controversial, it was just weird and cool, and I can't remember the name of it. Right. Mad World. I say Mad World were a crazy Wii game as well. But can't just spend the rest. Well, you know what? Yes, we can. Let's just spend the rest of the game looking at old, super violent game trailers.
Rated. Sega.
Alright. Platinum Games are a good game developer. Jesus, this looks bad. This didn't look bad back in the day. But yeah, the whole game was played like this. This was the art style. You didn't get any real colour. It was always black and white stuff until you started killing people, and then the blood had turned red. All right, I can't continue to watch that. That's so bad. No. Where you say back in the day, like I would be a 4-year-old. You weren't even like. Hang on. When was Mad World released? Yeah, so that last one we watched came out 10th of March 2009. So you're 11. Nope. You're just a sparkle in your dad's eye, as my dad used to say, or twinkle in your dad's eye. That's such an old man statement, isn't it? That's such an old man saying. Twinkle in your dad's eye. The other one, Manhunt, that was released in 2003. Your parents would have still been kids. In 2003, I was 21? No, 22. No, 23. 23. I am 40 years old. I can legitimately say that I can say back in the day. I have had a back in the day. We were talking about this at work today, and like the youngest lad on the service desk is 21, and the new lad who's down from Glasgow is training with us. He's 49. Probably sorry for outing you there, but I just sort of looked at him and went, it entertains me when these guys say the phrase back in the day. Like, dude, you're not old enough to have a back in the day, shut up. You're back in the day, you were still in nappies. Right, Megan. If I'm not old enough to be saying back in the day, what age do you have to be able to say back in the day? I'm intrigued as to what your answer will be. I'm actually genuinely intrigued. I think when you get to the point in your life where you can legitimately say to a 15-year-old, I'm old enough to be your dad, that's when you can start saying back in the day. The shit thing about that statement is when you turn 30, that can be that time. I'm not sure that's the thing. Some people choose to have kids young. Personally, I would say 15 is far too young. But that's just me. At the end of the day, if they're a good parent and they treat them right and they're not a douchebag, then have at it, people. Have at it. Music's too loud, let me know, folks. Should be about right. Yeah. You just check something. Well, that's something else we can talk about. My brother-in-law texted me earlier today and said, I'm just watching the Uncharted movie. The last in it is really annoying. Or like, which one? The one that runs around with the good guys or the bad guy? And he went, the bad guy? And I'm like, yeah, she gets irritating quick. To be fair. And she's a bit like the way that she's like the bad guy in it is played. It's well, like both the main bad guys in the Uncharted movie are like severely OTT. I've got no good idea for a little bit last 15-minute content. Alright, so we don't want any of this. We want Uncharted movie trailer.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam.
Right on, if I get banned, it's your fault, nigga. Can you hear it? Should be able to hear it.
W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam. Bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Ja pierdolę, ale mam zjazd. Nie chwytam gwiazd jak kłoda leżę. Nie wierzę, co się dzieje. Jak kura z głodu pieje. Jak wilkołak do księżyca. W głowie dziury jak ulica. Przed twoją chatą rozpuszczam się jak baton, który leży na blacie. Zejście jest jak nie wciągacie, bracie. Kurwa, rymi krzywi. W głowie burdel jak w TV. Mnie nie dziwi taki stan. Brak towaru w myślach ćpam. Radę dam, albo nie dam. Wszystko kurwa z chaty sprzedam. W sumie mam już przejebane. Wszystko jednak jest sprzedane. Ja pierdolę, same długi. Kino
because it's in Polish, I just don't know.
Gdzie jest wąż, biała chemia, jebane zejście. Tak wykańcza, jakby
Why do I listen to you sometimes, man? You're gonna get my channel banned. I can see it now.
W krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam. Bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Chemia party, chcę wchodzę na narty do dealera, a nie w Alpy. Orzesz kurwa, chyba fiknę, jak w Nohala nic nie psiknę. Tak bardzo chcę dotykać gwiazd, ale nic z tego, bo mam wjazd. Totalne kurwa mega zejście, a marzy mi się smoka wejście. Masz hajsy? Ci też zalegam, no to chuj, dziś już nie biegam. Chcę mieć kopa jak pantera, w krechę nie ma u dealera. Już nie, na pewno nie, chyba śmierć rozkłada mnie. Nic nie przełknę, mam dreszcze, kurwa mać, ile jeszcze będzie trwał ten stan. Śni mi się koksu van i hery gram, tak dla smaku. Chcę się wozić w Cadillacu, myślami po znajomych biegam, lecz każdemu coś zalegam. Odpada opcja pożyczki, bo przycinam jak nożyczki. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. Jeśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo syf jak na Discovery, chcę wystrzelić jak z Givery. Chcę hery i inne bajery, w nosie pustka, słychać szmery. Macie numer do Gargamela? Może u niego w kotle jest hera, wiem. Głupoty pierdolę, ale nie mam nic na stole, a w kieszeni jebana pustka. Przydałaby się wtotka szóstka, albo chociaż jakaś czwórka i bym leciał jak jaskółka. Jak pszczółka Maja, do ucha śpiewałaby Mikaja. To są jaja, no nie wierzę, wygięty leżę jak zdechłe zwierzę. Gorączka w kurwę się nasila, poharatany jak dupa fakira, jak ścira wymiętolony. Leżę kurwa rozpalony, hej Johnny, chciałbym posypać i na łące jak królik brykać.
After this, we're gonna watch some new video game movie trailers. This is my channel.
W krainę zapomnienia, w głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz.
There's a version of this song with a translation to English. The only thing in my mind, the only thing in my head is 5 grams of cocaine, fly away alone. I'm gonna go, if I go viral, it'll be because streamers who were banned live on stream by YouTube. Mega, have you ever seen the original Mortal Kombat movie? Because this is the trailer for it, and let me tell you, it is quite a thing. This is the original video game movie, apart from Super Mario Brothers. And many say that this is the best video game movie ever made.
Every generation, a few are chosen to prove it. One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament. 3 strangers will travel to the mystical realm of Outworld to defend our people against Shang Tsung. You will die.
Top quality CGI there for you.
Your soul is mine.
Your soul is mine.
Is theirs.
It has begun.
We get the best theme tunes of all time though.
You can't run from me, Shang. I don't need to run.
Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya. I still listen to this song to this day. It's on my Mega Mix playlist.
Combat begins.
Yeah. So, dude, if you've never seen that film, definitely, absolutely, if you get the opportunity, watch the original 1995 Mortal Kombat. It's so cheesily brilliant. Don't watch Annihilation, just watch Mortal Kombat. It's cool. Alright, you know what? I am running out of things to say, so I think we will end the stream there now that I have done silly things and potentially got myself banned. Thanks for that, Mega. It's only 5 minutes early, so that works. Right. So what's the plan? So tomorrow night, we're going to be playing Halo Infinite multiplayer. Okay. So it's just one night of that. And then on Sunday, we're going to start either Deathloop or what were the other ones? Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So don't forget to comment, hit up the comment section with the name of the game and then the random emoji. Also hit up the comment section with just a random emoji, just a smiley face or whatever. Nope. There you go. It should come through on the chat now, but I didn't see it on my little thing there. The chat I've got on my OBS should be in as like an administrative level chat, and it's just not. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I do feel like it's not worth having the OBS chat window on since I've been streaming on YouTube and just using the pop-out chat. Because you get finer control over it. Hang on a sec, before we go, let me just test something. Go on, Mega, you can help me test the stream out. So, content, live. Okay. Alright, I might have to start doing that. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Buddy, don't forget to hit up that comment section. The games you want to see. Drop a like as well. Everyone should drop a like. Definitely drop a like, guys. Drop a like on the stream. Either a random emoji or the game you want to play and the random emoji. Or the game you want to see me play and a random emoji. And we will go from there on that. So thank you so much. Sweet dreams. I will see you tomorrow for some Halo Infinite multiplayer when we're checking out Season 2 of Halo Infinite. And yeah, catch you then. Sweet dreams.